Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to V0 Season 3 Episode 9. It's back, baby! Yes, sir! Okay, but first, let's get, to talking about Episode 8. And, what was the last thing we saw? Of course, I rewatched the episode, so I have it all fresh. So we find out that Otto has a tome of wisdom. But first, we get Priscilla coming into the meeting room where everyone is in. And Al looks very excited to see her, of course. And she's mad because he was hanging around here instead of looking for her. She heard the broadcast and she actually respects the results that Subaru got. So she's helping out. And Al is very much I want to say nervous. But she's like, you're not really actually planning on fighting the Witch's Cult, right? So I would not have expected him to say that to someone like Priscilla. You would expect that the way that they are with each other, that he'd already know what her answer would be. So where is this hang up coming from? Does Al have personal experience with the cult? I don't know what this is about. Yeah, are you telling me to run away then, Al? Of course, she doesn't let him answer. And she just wants him to explain what's going on. But yeah, interesting interaction between these two. I'm always wanting more from them, or especially Al. But this also has to be stemming from the way that he interacted with Emilia when he called her. All about oh, you're now a princess waiting for a knight in shining armor to appear in his horse. And Emilia's like, I don't get it. And even when he's like, oh, okay. got it, whatever. He still references that later on when he's talking to Subaru about it. So he has some old-fashioned ideas about stuff. Obviously, I don't think it's related to Priscilla in any way. But, he knows how she is, so why would he think that she would be backing down from a fight that she's announced she's taking part in? I'm so curious about that. As well as, where does it come from when he was telling Subaru to not take the responsibility of taking everyone's hopes into his own back. Then we have Subaru and Otto talking privately, and Otto reveals that the Tome of Wisdom he has is Roswell's, which, I'm not going to speculate here much, because I don't think we're going to get the Tome of Wisdom restored until the arc is over. But I could be wrong. I just think it's a huge risk. Since there's the possibility that it could end up back in Roswell's hands after all the effort we took to destroy it, almost having Ram being killed. So this feels like a very double-edged sword. But I understand why Otto is doing this, and it's a good reason. So Subaru gets it, and Otto, he'll leave that to Otto. Then he has a talk with, oh no, firstly he goes to Krush. And it turns out that if he touches her, the curse actually transfers to him. But only to him. I'm guessing because he was also infected by the dragon blood. But it doesn't affect them the same way. Because of the way that the Mavist curse from Arc 3 was clashing with this one. And he tries to do it enough times to get it completely off of her, but Krush doesn't let him. Because, well, he'll not be able to fight or do anything if he does it. So instead, Krush makes him promise that he'll handle everything from here. And he does. But I think this is good, you know, this is stopping him from being reckless. This time. Another time, we could see like the negative side of Subaru just caring so much in his own small bag. But this is the responsibility that he's now taking. Felix is looking rough, being very frustrated that he can't do anything for Krush. To be fair, Krush is the only one in this state, but he's the only knight to a candidate that we've seen so adamant, so completely devoted to their candidate and not at all worrying about other people. But we need him, as a healer. So we'll see. Then he gets in a talk with Wilhelm. And we get the reveal that Theresia Banastrea, his wife, is actually here as a corpse soldier. Now, we don't exactly know who's the one who's using this magic. It's assumed to be Lust, but we're not sure. And we get more details on, like, the circumstances of her death and why Reinhard would be blamed for it. Even if, obviously little Reinhard would have no intentions of killing her. Like, I doubt he had any choice in the divine protection going to him in that moment. But also Wilhelm blames himself as well. And just, in his grief, trying to direct it towards someone else. He blamed his grandchild. So yeah, big, from the moment we knew about it, I knew how big of a mistake that was. But hey, it's never too late. At least he's trying to make amends. Oh, he doesn't want Subaru to tell Reinhard about the corpse soldier. So we'll see what happens with that. They're gonna get Liliana to sing because she has a divine protection. Yeah. And Reinhard just, at that moment, I think I know that he has a divine protection to get new divine protections whenever. But I don't think he has any control over when he gets them. He just gets them when he needs them. And that's how we know about Liliana. And so Liliana and Priscilla are going against Sirius. But no one said anything about Al. I don't know if he's gonna be even in the fight. Garth is gonna go against the 8-arm guy. Julius and Ricardo are going against Gluttony. Garth tries to be like, no, I'll go with Subaru, but Subaru is like, no, this is more personal to you. You go there. Reinhard also wants to take Wilhelm's spot because, well, he's obviously worried that he's not in his right mind and something might happen to him. But Wilhelm assures him he'll be fine. So what will take Reinhard to fight against Regulus. And there's a really nice exchange between Garfield and Reinhard, entrusting Subaru and Wilhelm to each other. And it's just sweet considering how their first meeting went down. Oh, and I love this moment. Subaru saying, I'll do whatever I can to cover for anything you're lacking. You can count on me. And Reinhard just looks very surprised. Then smiles very tenderly and says, I suppose it's a trivial matter to you. So what does this mean? And Subaru is just being, his usual self, trying to be helpful and just treating his friends as equally as he can. But this kind of reminds me of when he first called Emilia pretty because she's a half-elf, during episode 1 of the series. And she was like, why? I don't get it. And it's Subaru is just able to bring in a perspective because of how much of an outsider he still is to this world. Now, yeah, he knows Reinhard is super strong, but he doesn't let that change the way that he sees him. That's still my friend, so I'll do my best to help you out. When anyone else would be like, oh, you didn't need my help in anything, so yeah, I'll just just let you do your thing. Whereas Reinhard is so touched that anyone would see him and be like, oh, you do have something that you're lacking. And Reinhard is just very appreciative of that. And I do think that it's both because of how people see him, but also because he also sees himself as lacking because of his family trauma. So, okay, all the plans are done, and we get Emilia's speech to Regulus, and it's so good. I don't think I have anything to add in regards to it, more so than the last time I talked about it. But I just think it's really good that we, as the audience, are getting like an update on how Emilia feels about Subaru, and that she's been really, really thinking about it hard since the last time we saw them in season 2. It wasn't just, like, oh, the characters haven't, or like Emilia hasn't thought about it at all since then. Like, no. This is definitely something that she's been really mulling over. And it bothers her that she can't give an answer to Subaru just yet. But she knows the answer will arrive. And she knows what it will be. But she just cannot give it yet. And she'll make sure that it will be a happy experience. So, with someone that can actually treat her as an equal instead of a slave. And I love that for Emilia. That she was able to firmly stand her ground for her ideals. And I know some people didn't like the way that she reacted when Regulus was about to attack her. But I don't mind it much. It's just another way of seeing Emilia just put her full faith on Subaru. Plus, she could have heard Reinhard and Subaru arriving as well. She's like, okay, I'm okay. So that's all I have to say for this episode. So let me get into the next one. Okay, let me set this up. Sorry for the noise. Can't do anything about it. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Whoa. Hello? What are we doing? Why is Lillian acting like that? Bro, is she... So Al is not going? Oh my god. The fan service. Liliana, a girl lover? No wonder she was not at all bothered by her fanboy's death. Oh, man, okay. Okay, that's how she's taking that. Oh. She didn't say no. Oh. Oh. What does she mean by that? Did she change clothes? I don't see a difference on Priscilla's outfit. But I'm not very good at noticing small details like that. I'm guessing she did, otherwise what was the point on her undressing other than fan service? She put on her battle dress? But I'm much more interested in that. In her talking about Al. They have such an interesting dynamic concerning both of their personalities. I was really hoping Al would be fighting alongside her. But I guess not. I guess he'll be staying with Anastasia? But I guess, yeah, you could call it like, oh, she's letting Al hang around with a rival candidate because of the trust she has on him. But it could, also be another reason. But I would like to think that she trusts him, even if she doesn't want to admit it. Hmm. Okay. Oh! Oh crap. Lie. Also, Otona has met both gluttonies. Ooh, what am I looking at? Hmm. And those two. Oh, okay. Why didn't you tell him before we were right in front of them? Hmm. That was a nice moment between these two. Whoa. I don't. I hope Garfield is able to do this. Before he needed Ricardo and Julius. So, makes sense. They got her body when she wasn't in her prime. Oh, so she's alive? Wait, so Liliana does like him? Bisexual Liliana? Ooh, that smile. Okay. I believe in Priscilla's power. And Liliana's divine protection. Oh, we're back here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, he's freaking out about the dress. Yeah, not now. Yo. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so the sword decides, not Reinhard. So it was not a burn when he fought Elsa. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't think Emilia was gonna do anything because of the threat. Go ahead. Bro, she already rejected you. uh, she hasn't seen enough of his power. Mm, nothing, huh? Oh, Reinhard. Mm, oh, the complete trust. It's fine, he'll come back. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, Subaru, don't be reckless. Okay, yeah, I figured. He has a +1 life. That's one of his divine protections. Nice assist from Emilia. Ah, no! They cut away! Okay. yeah, he's not attacking. Hmm. Oh, he's looking for Subaru. Oh. Ah. He already has his hands full with Regulus. Uh, mm, okay. He's really passionate about this. He's more smart than I would have thought. Whoa! Cool. Go ahead, Otto. Oh, these two. Oh, okay. So it's confirmed that they do have different bodies. Oh. Mm. Ooh, nice camera movement. Oh, dope. That looks so good. Is he gonna eat it? Oh, I love them. Mm. I was waiting for her to notice. Yeah, he completely revived. Oh. Mm. Mm. He's taking that too casually. Mm. Yeah, Subaru would definitely understand that. Oh. Okay. Got it. we need them to see Regulus be killed for them to actually fully be free. And even then it would take time for emotional healing. Yeah, they don't believe. So they would have to see it with their own eyes. Ooh, awesome animation. Mm. And this is just a fraction of them all. That's why he has friends. That voice acting. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm. I like that Subaru just felt like he had to say something. It wouldn't be him if he didn't. Oof. Ew. Oh, buddy. Ew. Oh, no. The embodiment of his insecurities. Mm. Actually, that feels like a parallel to Reinhard. Crap. Oh no! What the hell is that? Oh, he's still by Krish's side. Wait, is that Capella? Shit. Shit. We got tricked. Shit. Oh, this is really bad. I don't think we've ever seen Felix fight, but I don't think he's strong. The reason he's so renowned is because of his healing. There's no one there who can help him and Krush. No one is available. Wait, maybe Al? If he's, but I think he's with Anastasia. I got ready for a fight. I love this part of the ending. Okay. A lot of fighting in this episode, as expected, but also just some small, very appreciated character moments. That beginning with Priscilla, though. Damn. Liliana's reaction, though. Oh, she's really, really interested. Okay, let me see that again. I'm here to discuss protecting the government office after everyone leaves. As we divide our forces between the control towers, one of those greedy lowlifes is sure to target our undefended stronghold. Okay, so maybe they were already counting on one of them doing what Capella did at the end. You may use Al as you please. Now that's where she says that. Like, I was just so distracted by, the visuals, that I did miss out on the context of her saying that. Okay. So that's why she said, you can use Al. The government office. And that's where Cruz is, right? With Felix? So I'm just going to assume that Anastasia put Al there. And that's where we got the "you really trust Al." And it's an interesting look that Priscilla gives. I don't think she's genuinely angry. It looks more like she's like putting up her walls. And she kind of deflects, not really answering the question. Well, this statement. Whether I trust him or not is a different matter. She didn't say no. There is much he doesn't tell me. That I believe. That Al keeps a lot to himself. Like, he's very much so someone who tries to get along with everyone, but he doesn't actually like do it in the most meaningful manner in regards to sharing stuff about himself. Aside from, that one moment with Subaru in the shorts. Then again, are you in any position to talk about keeping secrets? And she just twisted against Anastasia, even though she's the one who brought up about keeping secrets. Please go ahead and keep giving the men you've appointed to your knight the growing sense of unseemly guilt. I don't know what she means by this. But Anastasia kind of like silently agrees. She doesn't say something like, I don't do that. She just says, don't make it sound so nasty. Like, she's agreeing to it, but being like, it's not that bad. Okay. I'm also interested in that dynamic. And then we end this scene with Priscilla being ready to head into battle. Now that I look at it, the dress does look different. Yeah. The one she usually has is strapless, And this one actually like has a thing wrapping around her neck. I don't know much about clothes. But yeah, now I can see it. She did change. Whether I trust him or not is a different matter. Gonna be thinking about that one. Wilhelm talks about Tricia with Garfield. I do like that when Wilhelm was saying it is absolutely unforgivable. Garf thinks about Mimi. Like, okay. Garfield having maybe romantic feelings for her. But, you know, it doesn't have to be. It's just... he also cannot forgive that. If only the Council of Ten knows where the witch's remains are. They need him alive. Right, Kiritaka? Yeah, so Liliana was concerned for him. She was just acting like she didn't. And then Sirius shows up. And we don't go back to it. There's some interesting interactions between Regulus and Reinhard and Subaru. But yeah, I think this is the crux of the difference between the way Subaru looks at Reinhard and the way he looks at Julius. Like, from the moment that he saw Reinhard, he's like, I'll never get there anyway, so what's the point of getting mad about it? Whereas Julius feels more grounded. And so it feels more personal. And the way that he falls short in comparison to him. Oh, yeah, when Regulus says, like, some guy who can't do anything but swing a sword around. Just every time that Reinhard gets insulted by being like, yeah, the only thing you know how to do is fight. Reinhard is like, yeah, that's true. So, like, man, that's sad that he thinks he has no value outside of being the master swordsman / sword saint. But yeah, we find out about the sword. It has a mind of its own. Emilia tries something where Regulus is being his usual self against those two. I mean, it doesn't work because you need someone like Reinhard to go against him. But I appreciate that you tried. And just, I love the absolute trust that Reinhard has. That Subaru would be able to, you know, keep the situation as it is while Reinhard is dead. Like, that takes some guts. Even if he knew he was gonna come back, something could have happened in those moments that he was gone. Then we have Otto meeting Lai. I'm guessing he was gonna try and trick him, take him somewhere where Subaru is not, but it failed. It seems like Lai has some bad experiences with merchants. Julius and Ricardo start their fight against what was his name? Roy. But it doesn't look like it's gonna go their way. I just loved everything about Emilia and Subaru interacting here. And Subaru was about to say, like, oh, you know, like, for this someone you love, like, can you, like, do you have someone in mind? But she gets distracted by his injuries, which, yeah, of course she does. She wants him to be okay. Also, there was more things to worry about when it happened, but damn, right, we got a glimpse of Reinhard's abs. Nice. It's so funny how he's like, oh yeah, I did die, but you know, it's fine. Like, of course, that would be so annoying to hear for Subaru. Reinhard goes to fight Regulus one-on-one, while Subaru goes about implementing his plan. And we find out about one more of his divine protections, telepathy communication. Also, yeah, just as if we didn't already know just how much trust Reinhard is putting on Subaru, he left his sword with him. And Emilia, but, you know, mainly Subaru. Then we have Garth having a lot of trouble with the 8-armed Kudigan? Imagination Elsa comes in, but Garth tries his best to not succumb to it. And then something happens, I just don't know what. And then we get the last scene. So that's where I'm gonna leave it off. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.